What up, everybody? How y'all doing? This your boy Food Junkie. Just coming with a little video. You saw the title, a horrible situation, in my opinion. And what I'm talking about is this whole situation that happened over the weekend that transpired yesterday, I guess, between Castro and Tommy. I don't talk about them because I really don't care. I really don't. I really don't care. I really don't. I mean, that's something. It's maybe bad. I don't feel bad for Castro. I don't feel bad for Tommy. I don't. It just is what it is. But I've told you guys a story that I was involved in years ago, almost 3 decades ago, very similar to the situation. Myself and an older gentleman or whatever, you know what I'm saying, seeing each other, and I stopped seeing him in that way, but I was still trying to maintain a friendship with him. But the story goes, how we met. This is when I first left Morehouse. So about 20, 21, something like that in that age range. Um, didn't have a car, so I took the train. And here in Atlanta, y'all know the train ends at the airport. So I would, every day when I go to work, I would get off the train, go to the restroom, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because I had a long ride back up to where I lived. And this one particular day, I was got off the train, went downstairs to the restroom, and I saw this gentleman from across the way over in baggage claim. So we met. We had a quick glance, eye contact was not, and then that's what it was. Then from there, I went to the restroom. When I came out the bathroom, this gentleman was at the front of the bathroom. He said hello. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Are you stalking me? And really, that's what I said. Are you stalking me? He had a little laugh. I'm like, hell, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I'm saying? But needless to say, that's me being my little smart, sarcastic ass, you know what I'm saying? 21, 22 years old, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Between 20 and 22, I'm not quite sure how old I was back then when we met. But it was right after I left Morehouse, whatever. So we exchanged numbers, whatever. He asked me what was I doing. That was when I was doing some other things that's none of y'all fucking business. But I said I need a ride tonight. He like, well, he asked me what am I doing tonight. I'm going to do some XYZ stuff. He's like, well, if you need a ride, just let me know. Call me. I'll come pick you up and give you a ride. So he did that evening. I called him when I needed a ride. Um, because I didn't know how late I was going to be. And so he picked me up from my house, dropped me off at the place, told me when I'm ready to get picked back up, call him. So from there, this was the nature of our relationship. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Big Sad, Danielle, Kelly. You know, this is the nature of our relationship. I would need things, he would provide things, and I was hot in the dick at that time, so you know, it was what it was. Um, he when we met, he said he was a top. Yeah, no, you're not. So when I say hot in the dick, that's how he was getting dick down several times a day, and he wasn't used to that. So he was, what did not Danielle? What did Deanna say? He was stigmatized. I've always had two jobs, so he would literally wait on me hand and foot. One job I will work and have a couple hours between I'm having to go to my other job. I will go to his house. That's how I moved in with him, because I would go to his house, take a nap. He will iron my clothes, wash my clothes for me, prepare my lunch for me for my second job, and drop me off. So I'm like, well, why not just come? You know what I'm saying? Why don't we just stay with each other? Now we already seen each other every day. What else the case may be? This and third. Help me save some money. This and third. Mind you, I'm like I said, early 20s, late teens, early 20s at this time. And so um, when I finally got on my feet, I moved into my own place. So I'm probably like 15 minutes away from him. In the same area, but like 15 minutes away. And so I no longer needed his assistance. You know what I'm saying? Because it was what it was. He knew what it was. Yeah, I liked him, but you know what I'm saying? He was what? I was early 20s. He was late 30s, early 40s. Yeah, no, you know what it is. I know what it is. Stop acting like we don't know what this is. You know what I'm saying? It was nice. It was nice. It was extremely nice. you know. And so we remained friends and messed around every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? When I felt like it, you know, and that's what happened. It was what it was. This happened for a couple of years, for over a couple of years. But at that time, I was getting my money, working, got my car. You know what I'm saying? So I really needed him less in that capacity, more just, you know what I'm saying? He was more just like a friend for me, you know what I'm saying, type of thing. And so one holiday, I told you this story already. One holiday, Thanksgiving, I was gonna hang out with some friends, you know what I'm saying? Just got a new blazer, had had my little pockets on knotted, well, it's not his be whatever, you know what I'm saying? He was like, well, I'm cooking Thanksgiving, what do you want? And mind you, before then, he will always ask me what I want him to cook for me. I'm like, well, and I would tell him exactly what I want, and he will cook exactly what I want him to cook, drop it off at my house, and then leave. So I'm thinking this is no different. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. So he asked me, what am I going to do for Thanksgiving? I'm like, well, I'm cooking for Thanksgiving, having friends over for Thanksgiving, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And after that, I'm saying, I'm just having friends over for Thanksgiving. He's like, well, I'm cooking for Thanksgiving. Um, I'll save you a plate. I'm like, okay, cool, because he is a really good cook, whatever, case may be. Um, and so I'm like, well, I'll pick it up tomorrow because tonight it's just too late. I'm busy and we did it. But the next night, I'm like, I have friends. I'm have plans with friends. You know what I'm saying? You know, Friday night, movie night, we're gonna go hang out with. I'm like, well, I'm going to movies and hang out with some friends. He's like, well, just come by the house and pick up the plate. This and like, that's fine, cool. So I told you I had a new car. I had on money. I had on, y'all remember Gore-Tex? I had on my Gore-Tex boots. I had on my Gore-Tex jacket. I had on my Coogee sweater. I had on a little bit of money. My little gold bracelets, my little gold chains, things of that nature. And I had on a little bit of money. So I was coming to my own because I said I was working 2 jobs consistently, not really paying a lot because I was stacking money to make sure I can take care of myself. And so when I got to the house, he opened the door, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, cool. What's the play? He's like, well, just come inside. Just why don't you just eat and save some money while it's not so you don't have to spend money when you have to think. Plus, if you drink whatever, you know what I'm saying, you have to on your stomach. I'm like, okay, that's cool. It's cool idea, whatever. Mind you, we're cool. We're friends. At least I thought we were friends. And so with that, yeah, Linda, I don't do pink meat. I don't do that. Anyway, so I told you y'all don't realize who I am. I know exactly who I am and what I've done in my life and what I can. Anyways, that's that story. Beside the point. So with that, he wanted the food. You know what I'm saying? I sat down, took off my coat, sat down, got comfortable, and so he's like, "Oh, so when I'm gonna get a ride in your car?" I'm like, "You're not." You know what I'm saying? I'm like, "You're not." He was like, "Oh, but you go over here and eat that." I'm like, "Well, you offered this. I didn't ask you for anything. If you want this back, let me know." And he, I don't like being threatened. So he said, if I did want it back, you're not gonna like how I want it. I'm like, you crazy. Let me get up out of here. Let me get my coat. He blocked the entrance because like, it was like a kind of like a shotgun house with a one way in, one way out type of thing. And he blocked my way. And how he blocked my way is there was a like a coat closet um on the side. So he reached in the coat closet was not and pulled out a gun. I'm like, oh hell no. And me, I'm not gonna be held hostage, kidnapped over the dick. My dick, at least, you know what I'm saying? No, that ain't happening. And my mom's gonna be getting a phone call saying your son was caught up in a situation, you know what I'm saying, and lost his life. It ain't happening. So I saw there was a brass kettle on his little console table. He pointed the gun at me. What's up, Justin? How you doing, baby? Pointed the gun at me. I was not. I told you I've taken defense classes before, so I know how to maneuver through situations with knives, guns, weapons. Was not. I know how to maneuver my way through situations like that because I took those classes. I got that little skill set that whatever the case may be. So I turned the gun. I grabbed the barrel of the gun, turned it toward him. So if it went off, it was gonna get him and not me. And third, sometimes I did that. I grabbed a tin kettle that was sitting on the side of his console table and commenced to going upside his head with it. And we're wrestling and fussing and tussling. And what's not. I'm beating the shit out of him with the brass kettle. Was not. He's saying all shit, stop, da da da. Put the gun down. I stop. we're not gonna play this game. We're not doing this. We're not. It ain't happening. Let me up out of this motherfucker, type of thing. So with that, I finally got the house, whatever, covered in his blood, like and head wounds they bleed, cause covered in his blood from head to toe. Walked to the corner store, and they kind of knew me because they kind of knew that I was in that area or whatever. So kind of like, oh my god, are you okay? I'm like, no, just call the police. I need to get, you know what I'm saying, I need the police to come and help me get my stuff out of, you know what I'm saying, this place. So the police comes, I'm soaked in his blood. They're like, are you okay? I'm like, I'm fine. Walked back to the place where I was, where the situation happened. He done hid the gun and told them that I came over there and attacked him. I'm like, for real, look at me. I'm I came up, he offered me something to eat because we're cool. So I thought, da da da. I'm just trying to get my coat, my car keys, my jewelry done broke off because he done grabbed my neck and grabbed my wrist. What's that? So my let go, change the skirt across the house. I'm just trying to get my stuff. He had all my stuff piled up and just said, here, take his stuff while I was not. So police like trying to figure out what's going on. Like they're looking at him. He had a big gash in his head. They called the ambulance, was not. They come suture him up, was not. He got 26 stitches in his head. They asked me, am I okay? I'm like, I'm good. They're like, well, this is, since we don't know what happened and you saying it's him, he saying it's you, and he has the injuries and you have no injuries on you, we gotta take you both in. What up, Lionheart? How you doing, babe? We gotta take you both in. I'm like, this is some bullshit. He attacked me with a gun. I defended myself. So they were like, well, we can't search his house for the gun was not, but he said you attacked him. He's the one with the injuries. I'm like, whatever, yo, whatever. This is some bullshit. This is some bullshit. I'm defending myself, and this is what happens. So, with that happening, we spend the weekend in jail. You know what I'm saying? He's asking me, trying to get people to come talk to me, and da 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 da. I need you to move, and I need you to get away from me as well. Don't talk to me. What's up, Virginia Redbone? How you doing, baby? Don't talk to me about this motherfucker right here. I swear, I'm on the verge of catching a real charge. Leave me alone. Lo and behold, everything is, well, when court came was not, the judge believed me, you know what I'm saying, and basically told us don't go by each other, not leave each other alone. I'm like, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? He's the one upset. I'm just pissed off that I'm wasting my time and energy and money and stuff up in this motherfucker. So I say all that to say what happened between Castro and Tommy. I was younger than both of them when this happened to me. Like I said, I was 20, 21, 22 in that age range when this happened to me. And I had the common sense and the decency and the peace of mind to realize that if I continue to hang on this individual, trying to befriend this individual when I know this individual wants more from me than I'm willing to give them, and they're going to the aspect of trying to take it from me, I need to no longer be around this individual. And when I say I don't care about what's going on with Castro and Tommy, I really truly don't, because you both, like Deanna said earlier today, I was watching Deanna today when I was at work. This is the most attention that both of y'all have ever received, ever. It really truly is, and it's obvious. And like I've always said, this is the most attention that the majority of people on here have ever received, because what y'all do, how y'all act, what y'all say is the reason why y'all do what y'all do on here. And my thing is, the reason why I don't say anything about the situation, because while I try to like Castro, Castro is still a liar. Everyone's trying to say, well, I don't fuck with Jay Wilson either. Jay Wilson is some of the issue because he don't know how to let shit go and leave shit alone. Because he also is damaged, but that's another story for another day. But I stopped really rocking with Castro in that manner. I mean, cool person, but stopped believing what he said and looking at him as a liar after the whole cabin trip. Because if y'all remember the whole cabin trip, myself and Deanna was going hard for Castro. Going hard for Castro. To the point to where I'm posting stuff on my community page, have text messages or have messages or what's that was sent between the whole cabin group and things of that nature. And right, attention junkies. And come to find out, Castro lied and over exaggerated about the whole situation. And I told him then, I would never defend you about anything because I can't trust you. What up, J Mac? How you doing, baby? I can't trust you. You're willing to let people who actually have your back look crazy on these streets when you are specifically lying to them about what happened and what transpired. So ever since then, I believe nothing that Castro says. Nothing. No empathy, no sympathy that you got hit in the head. No empathy, no sympathy that you've been going through this motion with old boy for the past however long you've been going through, because I really don't follow it like that. No empathy or sympathy for what Jay Wilson do to you, because you choose to go there. You choose to be in those situations. You're in your 30s, Castro. Mid 30s. I'm sick and tired of y'all saying, oh, these young. No, they're not young. They're in their 30s. Late 20s. I think they're all over 30. Early to mid 30s. Some late 30s. If you're not tired of someone whooping your ass and you arguing and fighting with someone on a daily basis because you're hungry, need a ride somewhere, that's on you. Whatever you get, whatever comes from this is on you. I do not care. I do not have any empathy, do not have sympathy. Nor am I going to sit here and be like, oh, that's what you get either. You know what I'm saying? I am truly oblivious to it all. But I'm talking about it now to tell you the similarities that I went through when I was in my early 20s, late teens, behind trying to use someone, behind trying to, I'm hungry, so fix me some food. I need to go here, so give me a ride here and there. His little dick as a payment for this and the third. While it was me giving you some dick, was not you falling in love. You becoming more and more attached. While I'm using it as what it is. It's just sex. Yeah, we done before. Why not do it again? It was familiar. You know how I like it to be done. I know that you're gonna be clean. I know you're gonna be well groomed. I know that you're gonna be pulled together. What's that? So when I slide up inside you, what's that? There's nothing to really think about. But now that I don't want that anymore from you, was that you still want that from me? You think that no. People think that I am cold and cold hearted. No, I'm not. You know something's not bad, not good for you. You know something that's toxic, but you still choose to do it. And my thing is this: Castro keeps saying on the other thing, you know I'm not a fighter. Then close your mouth. Close your mouth. Stop talking. We know you're not fighting. We know you're getting your ass beat. So what are you trying to prove? What are you trying to prove to us? Who are you trying to prove it to? You're not fighting that man. You're getting beaten by that man. You're being abused by that man. Stop talking. What's up, Deanna? How you doing, baby? And I know Castro's your boo, but no, I don't. Stop talking. You're not a fighter. You don't fight. Your mouth can't, your hands can't back up your mouth. So close your mouth. I mean, I'm tired of people trying to make excuses. Was not, you know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, from what I hear, you ran behind the car after he drove off. Why? One thing that I know is this for my situation. Don't go to someone's house. Don't go to someone's car. Because if you come to my house, baby, if you come to my car, oh baby, talking shit, oh baby, it's a problem. It's gonna be some situations. I'm liable to be detained again. The problem is that it was for YouTube and it went wrong. A serious problem, yes. All this going back and forth was for YouTube, and it ended in you getting your head busted open and that man being in jail. Both situations was brought on by both of you. Playing these stupid ass YouTube beef sector games. Like I said the other day, y'all want to be nigga famous, y'all want to be nigga rich, y'all want to be nigga popular. It makes absolutely no sense that this got to this point. Y'all don't live together. Y'all live in the same city, yes, but y'all don't live together. From my understanding, Tommy lives some other place, and you stay with your people. They did. They did. This is the one and only one. What's up, Joshua? How you doing? So my thing is, I don't feel bad. I'm not glad. I'm not celebrating. I'm not doing any of those things. Now, I'm totally indifferent about the whole situation. Lionheart, you're absolutely right about that. Deanna's been saying this from the very beginning. And I'll argue with it at the beginning. When Deanna used to say everybody on YouTube needs a crazy check, I'm like, no, not everybody. Cause I'm saying, I was crazy to keep following this bullshit back and forth. To be, shut up, Deanna. To be participating in it. Yes, I was crazy because that's not how I live. That's not what I do. It's not entertaining. It never been entertaining to me. But yeah, I was insane. I was crazy watching degradation and destruction and craziness and bullshit and just triflingness and using it as a guise of, oh, this is escapism. No, it's not escapism. This is crazy. I'm even more crazier than people who actually doing this shit because I'm actually been a participant in this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So while I don't wish bad on anyone in this situation, I am totally indifferent. I see that the cards fell where they should have fallen. Hopefully, this situation is what pulls these individuals out of that cycle of craziness and abuse and destruction. And if not, oh well, y'all gonna talk about it. I'm gonna listen to y'all talk about it, and I'm gonna keep it moving. But let me say something about also about Castro. I'll say Castro's a liar. You know what I'm saying? He's just a liar, and it's okay. It's okay to like a liar. It's okay to like somebody who's flawed. It's okay to like somebody who is damaged. That's okay. They need that. But I just won't be the person to do that. You're more worried about getting attention on here by showing the blood on your chest and on your face than you are about getting help at the hospital. Indiana, I was listening to your video earlier today. I have those butterfly band-aids here at the house. Those little white ones. I have those butterfly band-aids because that's what they call butterfly band-aids. I got those at the house. I got those here at the house. Right. What's up, Rodney? How you doing? Oh, but I got a lot of shit. Trust me, I got a whole damn situation here. Like I got damn those thin foil blankets that helps you if something goes wrong. I got all kind of shit over here. So I'm not a survivalist, but I'm gonna be okay if something happens. I got enough damn peroxide, alcohol, witch hazel to damn choke a damn horse. I'm just saying, I got it all. But my thing is, he's more concerned about trying to get his story out there was not and talk about that and his empathy and sympathy than he is about making sure he's okay. I can't, like you said earlier, I can't worry about it more than you're worried about it. I can't. Oh, she knows she ain't ugly. When she said she meant that, she meant everybody else is ugly. Then she called ugly. But yeah, I mean that's just my thing, and I want people to understand that I've been there, but I've been there in my early 20s, late teens. My story was damn near 30 years ago. But even then, one, my mouth, my hands can handle what my mouth says. Two, I was trying to befriend someone that I knew that I couldn't befriend. Because if someone older than you telling you that they're a top, but they meet you and they become your bottom, and you're damn near 20 years younger than them, and they get digged down several times a day, they ironing your clothes, they're fixing the meals that you want to eat, they'll wake you up, taking you, they basically waiting on you hand and foot. They're then 20 years older than you, and they're subservient to you after being someone from the arm. See, I'm not going to tell too much business, but this person was someone that was a quote unquote boss in their real life. But when you meet me, I'm like, yeah, that ain't happening. What's up, Darren? How you doing, babe? Oh, I saw you definitely trying to control yourself, Darren. I saw you. I mean, you let a little bit out, but not a lot. You probably let more out behind the scenes, which is better. But I don't talk to Kesha behind the scenes. What's up, Linda B? How you doing, babe? You know, but yeah, it is what it is. Like I can't have empathy or sympathy. I can't. You put yourself in the situation. Now I hope that you get out of the situation that you're in less scathed than you have been. But so far, you further like was it not enough you getting your lip busted on YouTube? Was it not enough you getting beat up at the club? Is that not enough? I'm just saying that's what happened. That's what happened, yeah. That's what happened. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened. That's like some little young cat coming into my life, give me something I can feel. Hey Shady, what's up, man? How you doing? You know, like that's like some of the young cat coming into my life, giving me all the bujana I want and throat massages that I want, and I'm waiting on your hand and foot. Was not there when you leave. I'm looking at you outside with a flashlight in the daytime. Well, you know, it was what it was. You know, like I said, we've all been hell in our younger days, but we also all grew out of that. very in the early days. I told you, this only been 30 years ago since that happened. You know what I'm saying? So it's not, you know, like it's not foreign to me. But what's foreign to me is staying in it in your 30s, your mid 30s, damn near late 30s. That is what bothers me. That is what, you know what I'm saying, I don't understand. I don't get. I can't comprehend. And then getting mad when you're saying stuff and doing stuff and people's talking about it. And you know I don't fuck with Jay Dunn. You know I don't fuck with Jay Dunn. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, she was right when she said that he said that his neighbors looked at him. And then what pissed me off also, what kills me is that when you go to the hospital, so you say, you don't tell them the full story. So you're lying all the way through it. You've been bust upside the head with a steering wheel club, a steering wheel lock mechanism. Shit's gushing. Your skull is opened up. You say you go to the hospital, was not. They ask you what happened. Oh, I was just in an altercation. No, this motherfucker bust me in the head with a goddamn pipe. Shit, put the light in my eye. My damn eyeballs are dilated. Make sure I'm not woozy. Make sure, have me stand on one foot and touch my nose. Let me know something. Make sure my equilibrium's not fucked up. Keep me under observation for at least a couple minutes. Because, like, what kind of doctor is this in Arkansas? Will they allow you to get fucked up? Give you a little butterfly band-aid and send you on your goddamn way to have you out there doing your reconnaissance videos with everybody else throughout the night. That's the crazy part to me. Not only don't love you, don't even like you. He don't like you. He's not capable of liking anyone if he's beating on them like that. Like I said, if this was the first time, I'm saying I can say I can see I can understand it, but it's not the first time. It's not the second time. Yes, you know how they want to make sure that your pupils are dilated, that you have some type of response and reaction. Do something. Take my temperature. Look at my tonsils. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Do something. Make sure that my reflexes is good. Hit my knee. Make sure my reflexes is going good. Put a damn cold spoon on my foot. Make sure I have some type of reaction on my foot. Make sure something's going on. Do something. You know when you go to the doctor, they do all that shit till you take your tonsils, take your temperature. They take your pulse. Castro, I believe you went to the hospital if you show me a medical bracelet. That's the only way I will believe that you're not lying to me. Because let's not say you ever lied to me before or lied to us before. For empathy and sympathy. He visited his neighbor. That's when he visited his neighbor. Now, when Jay Dunn said she put some yarn on in his head, now that right there was just, it was in bullshit and be like the commentary type of situation. Did he show the date? Like I said, but it's just that, like, damn, like, you know, you want to like people. You want to like people. You want to support people. But I can't support you if you're not supporting yourself. I can't like you when you're constantly not telling the complete, honest truth, not only to us, but to the doctors. Lying to us don't mean shit because we don't know you like that. But this is your health. You done got busted in your head with a damn near crowbar damn near. Now, I didn't watch it. I didn't see because I don't want to see all that because I don't want that energy in my house. I don't want that energy in my psyche. I don't want that energy around me. But listen to the people that I listen to. Talk about it. Who's seen it. Why are you online? And why do you have all these camera balls? And the police too. Like I heard I was watching Olivia. She said that the charges got downgraded to misdemeanor. Now all of y'all who's sending out videos, police, why? Why? If he's not gonna protect himself, y'all doing it not gonna do it because. Oh, I heard him say, "Well, I don't want to get that man in trouble. I don't want another black man in trouble." That black man don't like you. That black man don't like your black ass. All he like is your black dick. That's y'all problem. As soon as I bust old dude in his head with that kettle, I call the police, please. Thank you. I need my shit out that house. And if I go back in, someone's not gonna be alive. Someone's not gonna be alive. Either me or him. But I'm getting my shit. I'm getting my Gore-Tex coat. I'm getting my car keys. I'm getting my necklace that he done snatch off my neck. Like I said, I'll be where my money is. Y'all think I just started that a couple years ago on here on YouTube? Y'all know back in the days Gore-Tex cost money. Y'all know those what the herringbone chains that we used to wear back in the days cost money. It had a matching bracelet with the necklace. I told you I just got my new blazer. Oh yeah, I'm be where my money is. That's didn't just start here on YouTube. That's always been my situation. I don't play games like that. Let me walk away. Because I will always walk away first. Always walk away. Let me get my shit, get up out of here. Let me grab my jacket and get up out of this motherfucker. You crazy. You threatening me. Let me get up out of here. That's why I say I don't do threats very easily and very well. You gonna beat my ass? Okay, I'm gonna give you an opportunity to do that. Now I ain't gonna go to your house or to your car, but I will roll up into a city and let you know that I'm there. If you want a conversation with me, we can talk about it and see what's going on. But yeah, YouTube balls, camera balls, trying to show out and got busted in your head. And then like, I don't know, it's just me. I have shame. I have shame. I'm not going to get into some unnecessary situation here on YouTube, do rounds about it, and then I like nothing's like. And then when you said you ain't all there, like I ain't crazy, you're not. I'm just saying, if that's not crazy behavior or erratic behavior or behavior that doesn't say I'm completely sane, I don't know what is. What did you say? You heard something 20 seconds later? Oh, he ain't gonna do shit. The next thing you know, got busted in his head. He already hit you in your mouth. What makes you think he ain't gonna? You didn't think that he gonna hit you with a pole, a pipe. You thought he was gonna beat your ass again, just punch you up, and then, you know what I'm saying, score up with you. That's what you thought. Why are you chasing after the car? From what I've been told, what I heard, why are you chasing after the car? Let that man drive away.
Now that was him de-escalating the situation. Granted, he shouldn't have been there to begin with. He shouldn't have been there to begin with. But him driving away, moving away, is him de-escalating the situation. Now him coming back is re-escalating it. But how you could have de-escalated it is going to your house. We've already seen you get beat up once. We already seen you get beat up and have bruises on your face and body and stuff from that man. I don't know. Is it like that? I have a moral compass. I have self-esteem. I have, yeah. If I'm gonna talk shit, best believe he can back it up. Now I can't stop a bullet, but if I'm with you close enough, hand-to-hand combat, you got a weapon. I know how to maneuver myself around a weapon, a knife, a pole, a stick, a gun. If I'm close enough, I'm not no Steven Seagal. I'm not no action hero from the movies was not. But I've been, you know what I'm saying? I took a couple classes or two at the Y. I took a couple self-defense classes at the Y. I know how to break a little hold once in a while here, there, in the third. I know how to de-arm somebody if I have to, if close enough. What you laughing at, Linda? I did a couple classes at the Y. A little self-defense class. Stop! Get back! Stop! Get back! Let me stop being stupid. But don't they teach you at the Y, right? Stop! Get back! Stop! Get back! But yeah. But I'm just saying, like, yeah, I don't feel no ways like, oh my God, I'm picking a side. No. Y'all see it as entertainment. That's how I'm gonna view it. If someone loses an eye in the process, oh well. People get hurt doing stunts all the time. You know, stop doing stuff for YouTube. Stop doing stuff trying to be popular and famous in this sector, on this YouTube thing, period. You think they're gonna be a world star? And y'all don't understand. All this bullshit y'all doing can always be you be followed with that. You're followed with that. You can't do some shit like this. Tommy's also what the arrest was not, but also when people look at the arrest, they don't see the victim. Who did he hit? Oh, this individual. Okay. It's not right. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. And like I said, we can blame Jay Wilson for doing the shit that he did, but really, whose fault is it? Who allowed themselves to be used? Who was seeking attention? Who was seeking the fame? Who was seeking the recognition? Why were they seeking that recognition? What was lacking in their real lives, or what's lacking in a lot of people's real lives on here that they have to seek recognition here on YouTube? They're willing to embarrass themselves, degrade themselves, expose themselves, belittle themselves for a couple of minutes a day where your name is rung in these streets. Now that's the problem. It has become away from escapism and more of let me put myself in a situation. Let me put myself in danger. Let me do the things that I need to do to have my name ringing in these streets. I don't want to be seen as boring or lame. Who cares? You know, it's crazy to me. But Jay Wilson, you're not held away from what's going on either, though. Well, at least Tommy worked. Motherfucker, having a job don't mean shit if you crazy as fuck. Not being able to keep a job, he could get a job, but I understand why a person like a Jay Wilson will think that's okay because Jay Wilson loses jobs and get jobs left and right. You know what I'm saying? With every blink of an eye, every change of the wind. He's at a different place of employment. He have no stable really work history. So being able to get a job is fine, but not being able to retain a job is what a problem lies. I'm just saying, like, yeah, but I'm not blaming Jay Wilson for what happened. And the thing is, the difference is, and also everyone who wants to put the blame off of Castro and Tommy or whomever that Jay Wilson have over there, whatever. Y'all have a choice. You know what I'm saying? There's a choice to do it or not. And also, it's not Jay Wilson's fault that y'all are interested in what he's talking about in these situations. Y'all are watching him. Y'all are reporting on him. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to agree with me, was not. That's anybody. Because everyone who's talking about Jay Wilson is the issue. Aren't y'all watching Jay Wilson? Every time Tommy and Castro's up there, aren't y'all watching it? His numbers are higher than mine. His numbers are there. So somebody's watching it. Someone's liking it. Someone's egging it on. Everybody in the sector knows about it. Everybody in the sector knows that Jay Wilson is the catalyst and the one who's constantly sparing this shit on. Somebody's watching it. See, when you wearing a gladiator outfit with some Birkenstocks. Remember that? The gladiator outfit with some Birkenstocks. You know, just like, and like Olivia said, you know, he's a little special himself because he don't know when to quit. He don't know when to stop. He don't know when, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't know. He doesn't get it. He doesn't get it. But yeah, I said what I said. Cashew may not like it, but it is what it is. You put yourself out there like that. You put this stuff on YouTube. We would have known nothing about Tommy if you didn't come on here talking about it, Castro. If you didn't bring Tommy on here talking about it, Castro. We would have known nothing about y'all beating on each other, y'all sucking on each other, y'all fucking on each other, y'all fighting each other, him busting you inside your head, him buying you food when you're hungry. None of that stuff if y'all wasn't on here talking about it. Thinking that it's going to bring you a pretty coin. Thinking that it's something that you need to do. But yeah, it's like, you know, I have no sympathy, no empathy, no compassion. I don't. Because y'all are too old to be doing this. Y'all are too old to be acting like this. I was in this situation once in my early 20s. As soon as I get the sign of, okay, yep, I gotta go. Oh, no. Nope. I don't need you for nothing. I got this. Thank you. That's why do you think every time I met up with people, it's not, we fighting over the bill. I don't want nobody to ever say nothing to me about what they done for me. I'm not trying to be fighting and arguing with people over a meal, over a check. I got it. Thank you. I'm good. That taught me that lesson. I told you, I only need to see it once before I change my whole situation. You know? But yeah, it makes no sense to me. Just my opinion. It is what it is. I'm not trying to big up anybody. No, I'm not putting anybody down. What happened is exactly what needs to happen. Wherever the cards fall, they need to fall there. Because hopefully it's a lesson for everybody. Stop coming on YouTube with the bullshit. Stop supporting bullshit. And when shit like this is not happening, y'all call it boring. Oh, it's so boring on here. Oh my God, I can't believe ain't nothing popping over here. What do you want to pop? Someone eye out? You want someone to get their head busted open again for you to have something to talk about? That's crazy to me. That's not funny. That's not entertaining. That's not entertainment. That's why I said I'm not like, I hate to put this back in the days when y'all was giving money to everybody. Every time somebody come here with a sob story, what's your cash app? Let me cash app. For what? They still be the same miserable person they were. If you are low on bills, low on money, you're going to get put out. Clearly you can't handle the money, so why am I giving you more money? If you can't handle your bills, why am I going to give you more money? If you need money for a water heater, for a thermostat, for whatever the case may be, for groceries, for school supplies, whatever the case is, if you can't budget yourself, you're going to budget my money. Sorry. I'm not going to throw money down a dark hole because clearly your life is a dark hole. Clearly you can't handle what you've been given, what you have. I don't care if it is once a month on the first whenever y'all get y'all government checks. You better put yourself on a budget and call it a day and get out my face asking for money. Yeah, I don't like I give all the time. It's because I want to though, not because I have to, not because you're begging for it, asking for it. You know, like I don't know. I'm just a different person, just in my opinion, y'all. This situation is my opinion. It all boils down to damn. A little self-pride, a little bit more self-absorbed. You know what I'm saying? Maybe take some, I mean, hell, I got enough on being conceited, let y'all tell it. You know what I'm saying? I can start selling some shit. Selling it to you. Because I'll be damned if I don't do what I need to do to take care of me. I love everybody. But who I love more than anybody is myself. I love everyone. I want everyone to be happy. I want everyone to be successful. I want everyone to be, bathed in their special gifts. But one thing I'm not going to do is put myself aside to lift someone else up. I'm not going to care more than what you do. I don't push rocks up hills. I don't carry people up mountains. I just can't. Now, if I see that you're climbing on your own, doing things you're supposed to do on a consistent basis, I don't mind helping you. But when I see that you're lying, telling half-truths, not looking for a way out of a situation, you know what I'm saying? Depending on people to do for you, I don't got a problem with you with that, but I will leave you over there because I don't want that energy over here by me. Keep that energy over there. Keep all the energy over there. All the nonsense, all the BS, all the craziness, all the not being accountable for your own actions, for your own words. You know you can't fight, then close your mouth. Stop talking. Stop antagonizing people. Oh, I know I was wrong because the police. I didn't want them to. I was antagonizing them, and the ones that had the right to put their hands on you. Like Anna said, you can say what you want to say, but freedom of speech doesn't mean freedom of consequences. Same go for the other person. Shit. What up, Love the Shop, baby? How you doing, sweetheart? I'm getting ready to get off, baby, but yeah. Rewind if you want to. I gave a little bit of personal life story, was not. I mean, something I just kind of went in depth with that I already told you guys about. But yeah, I've had that situation where I had to fight to get out of a situation. No, I was never abused. I wish a motherfucker would, but I had to beat a motherfucker's ass. And split their head open was not who tried to kidnap me and hold me hostage at gunpoint. Because they was mad because I wasn't giving them what they could feel anymore. I'm just saying. But I was also in my early 20s, late teens, that whole era. Fresh out of not finishing college and things. Look, shut up, baby. If I was on here talking about this bullshit all the time like I used to do, I'd be crazy as these motherfucking people on here. Crazy as cat piss. Because I can't make people act like they got some sense. I can't make people do what they need to do to take care of themselves. If you get busted in the head with a pipe and you're more worried about getting clicks and views and telling your story on YouTube than getting yourself fixed and make sure that you are okay and rested, what do you want me to do with that? I can't have empathy for you. I can't have sympathy for you. I can't have compassion for you because you don't have compassion for yourself. Oh, you didn't hear about Castro getting busted in the head by one of them car clubs by Tommy yesterday? And opposed to going to the hospital right away, he's talking to his neighbors and they put a little antiseptic on it and a bandage. And then he said he went to the hospital last night and they gave him a little butterfly band-aid and a little super glue. But he's on panels and doing his rounds, telling his story. It all happened on camera, they said. Well, they're gonna say, yeah, I can't have compassion. I can't. It's too much work on me. Now, if I would have seen him get rolled off into an ambulance, or someone checked on him and he filmed that ambulance situation, you know when you get a cut, you put some Neosporin and some super glue on that. Stop playing like y'all don't know that. Stop it. And if you're really country and in the backwoods, you take some damn spider webs from the darkest corner of the barn or the house or the basement somewhere, and you put the spider webs up and through it. And that act as that. Oh yeah, that what happened yesterday. Love the Shop. That's what everybody's talking about today. Castro, I guess, was online, I guess, and he wouldn't let Tommy. Oh, you said spiderweb works? Yeah, spiderweb. That's real country, baby. That's like country. I never done that. But yeah, with the spiderweb, you see the spiderweb in the corner, wrap it around your finger, put that shit in that gash. They say it keeps it closed. But yeah, I guess Castro was live yesterday, and Tommy wanted to get on the live or this and the third, and Castro said no and or kicked him off or something like that, whatever. So Tommy rolled up on Castro, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Pulled off. Castro was chasing him, saying he ain't gonna do shit. Tommy came back, busted him in the head. Tommy got arrested. Tommy's in jail. Castro was online talking about it. A bunch of blood is flowing. Or was flowing. Head one because he got busted right over the eye, I guess. You know, head wounds and face wounds, those things bleed. That's soft tissue. It happened all online too. They say. I didn't watch it. I'm listening to people I watch talk about it. I don't want to see that nonsense. Like I said, but like I've always said, y'all start off with the little stuff. It leads to someone getting busted in the head. You know what I'm saying? With a damn car lock. And y'all know, like, if you get into a fight with somebody, whatever, and they fall and hit their head the wrong way and die, you're being charged with murder, although y'all was fighting. And the mere fact that Tommy went to the place where Castro was is crazy to me. And the mere fact that Castro said they have these court things pending, why even engage in that? Carry your ass in the house. Y'all don't get enough trying to look like y'all tough. Y'all don't get enough acting like y'all bad. Don't get enough of that. You get your shit split open. And one time it won't be able to come back together. People can get mad if they want to. It is what the fuck it is. I said what the fuck I said. And I am more truthful if I take anything away from it. I don't have no empathy, no sympathy, no pity, or no, because you don't have it for yourself. First thing you do is get online talking about it. What? First thing you do is get some rest. Put some ice on your face. And thing is, but Lionheart, I hear what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. But did it really? Did it really prove anybody's manhood? Would it prove that they have two stupid individuals out here? That's what I saw. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. One who can't control themselves and one who wants, you know what I'm saying, empathy and sympathy. The exit plan was to chaos in your house. That's the exit plan. The exit plan is to close your mouth and shut up. I'm just saying, if you can't fight, that's like, I'll tell you all the time, in my real life, in my real life, in the real world, in this real life interactions. Y'all think I got this mouth because I can't handle myself? I talk like this and act like this because I can. I don't fuck with nobody. But if I'm talking shit to you, when push comes to shove, I won't be getting pushed or shoved. I'm not the baddest one in the world. I'm not the baddest one in the world. But I can handle me. I'm good. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I will never start anything. I even try to walk away because I know walking away doesn't make you look weak. Walking away is a legal maneuver. If y'all don't understand. Walking away is a legal maneuver. I tried to de-escalate it, sir. I walked away. They attacked me from behind. I had no choice but to defend myself. Why do y'all think I always say I've been detained several times, but I don't have a record? Because I have proven time and time again that I try to de-escalate situations. I try my best to de-escalate it. I walk away, I back up, I give a space. I say, you got it. But like Lionheart said, you're trying to prove your manhood. You're trying to prove your manhood. And you wind up needing stitches. Having a cracked eye socket. Fractured nose. Your jaw need to be wide shut. That was part of the story. Oh, love the shop. That was part of the story. Listen, you have to hear the story that I told at the very beginning. And the point of that story was, I will be where my money is, and that was almost 30 years ago. That's the point of the story. I will be where my money is. Think I'm playing? You owe me money. You took money from me. You good, baby. But yeah, just watch, listen to the first 15 minutes of the video, and I said that was the point. Then I had on Gore-Tex. I had on a herringbone gold chain, a herringbone gold bracelet. I had a new blazer. My car keys was in my Gore-Tex coat. You think I'm gonna sit here and let you keep that? And I'm covered in your blood? No, call the police. Please call the police. Thank you. I mean, I'm right here. Let's walk back to the scene of the crime. I need my coat. I need my car keys. I need my broken chains out that motherfucker's house. See, people talk crazy all the time on the shop, but they ain't crazy. They really ain't crazy because they know what crazy look like. People talk crazy all the time, but they know what crazy looks like. Play with somebody else. Don't play with me. Y'all just look like this. People like the docs all the time. Look it up. Y'all got my name. I ain't gonna give it to you right now, but y'all got my name. Look it up. Oh, ooh, oh, wow. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, what's the record at? He de-escalated the situation. He protected himself. He defended himself. He actually leave him alone. He was just in the neighborhood visiting some friends. He was in the neighborhood visiting family. And happened to run into you on your street at your local CVS, at your local Wayman's. I'm just saying, leave me alone. I don't bother nobody. But yeah, y'all, for real. Now I'm getting silly. Now I'm being silly. But for real, the message I'm going to say is that what happened between Castro and Tommy, it should have happened. Hopefully now y'all don't leave each other alone. Let us, us, because I'm part of it. Let us talk about it. But if you don't even let them talk about, by not bringing it online, there's nothing to talk about. What? What are you laughing at your local CVS, your local Wayman's, your local Albertsons, your local Safeways? I just happen to run into you. Y'all know I like to cook. I like to eat. I'm not cooking nothing tonight. Tonight, while we're eating leftover Jamaican food, we had Jamaican yesterday. We had curry chicken and jerk chicken yesterday, so we have some more of that. So we're gonna eat that tonight. But tomorrow, I got all day to cook. I'm cooking a good old soul food meal. Cooking some pork chops. I have to find some thick pork chops. I want them thick because I'm tired of. Well, I haven't had pork chops in a minute, but when I want some thick pork chops. So I want some pork chops, some macaroni and cheese, some green beans, um, some yams and cornbread. Oh shit! I need to make my brownies tonight. I'm making brownies tonight too. I call them my Rocky Road brownies because they have like marshmallows and I'm put some chocolate chips in there and put some walnuts in there as well. And DeMarco, that's my point. That's my point. I'm not trying. Listen, I'm not. I said I fell for that once. The camping situation. I fell for that defending Castro and looking crazy in the end because he didn't tell the whole story. No, I want pork chops with like an apple. Have you ever had pork chops with apple before? That's what I want. I want pork chops with an apple chutney. You know, take some onions, take some apples, some bacon, fat, some fresh herbs, a little bit of sugar. You know what I'm saying? I like apple chutney. But yeah, I've been in that boat before where I was defending and going hard and posting stuff on my posting half truths on my damn page and made me looking crazy. Mm-mm. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. Now we got a problem. You know what I'm saying? So opposed to me just having a problem with people is not. I just choose to, you know, watch from a distance. You know, they don't wish anything bad for you. Don't wish anything bad for you. None of you. Nobody involved. But yeah. But yeah, y'all. I need to make these brownies. Make this phone call. Yeah. It is what it is, y'all. Hope y'all have a great evening. Hope y'all had a great weekend. Y'all be safe. Um, and Castro, if you hear this was not, I know I'm going hard. You may think it was not, but I'm not really going hard. I'm just over. I'm truly over bullshit from anybody and everybody. Take care of yourself. Stay off of YouTube telling your business, showing your business, talking about your business. It's okay to be boring. Thank you. I'll have you call one too. You know, it's okay to be boring. I'm boring. I don't mind being boring. But I have everything that I need in this house. If I need a butterfly bandage, I got it right here. I need some peroxide, I got it right here. Alcohol, got it right here. Some super glue, I got it right here. You know what I'm saying? A board game, a chess game, a damn domino game, a musical instrument, I got it all right here. I don't need the craziness around me. Shit, I was too old in my early 20s to be going through that bullshit. Let alone damn near middle age going through that bullshit. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No, 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 not me. But y'all have a great day. I love you guys. But as always, it's not important that I love you. It's more important that you love yourself, you love someone else, you respect yourself, and you definitely respect someone else. Y'all like the video, whatever. In the replay, also like the video, please, if you don't mind. Thank you. I definitely would appreciate it. Like I said, I'm not going to get the numbers because I'm not going to be messy. I'm not cussing and fussing and arguing. I'm not doing all that stuff. I'm just here to say, I've been through this situation. We both were the one that was being detained because he was lying and I was the one covered in his blood. So, yeah. Didn't run, won't run, can't run. Well, can run, but I'm not gonna run. I'm not gonna be looking over my shoulder for nothing. I know that I'm right. I know I was in the right. So therefore, this is what it is. Y'all have a great day. Once again, this is your boy Food Junkie. I'm gonna make some. Should I post a picture of my brownies when I make them, y'all? Y'all wanna see my brownies when I make them? Cause I just can't wait. They be so gooey and delicious. If y'all want a picture of my brownies on my community page, let me know. Cause y'all know I love a chocolate cake or a chocolate brownie with an ice cold glass of milk. Mm-mm-mm. And that'll be my dessert for tonight and tomorrow. Anyway, y'all have a great day. Let me know if you want to see my brownies. Have a good day, y'all. Bye.